Alright, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel today. Today, I'm going over a quick checklist for you for when you are starting to go on a ride or about to leave on a ride. So quick things to check before you head out. Alright guys, so today I got the road bike here, my Trek 1 Series road bike, as my demonstration bike today. So, I'm going to go through a couple things you check the night before and then the morning of. Especially if you're going for a big ride, you definitely want to check all of this here. So, for the night before, first thing you want to check, you want to make sure your tires are properly inflated. My tires are actually very flat right now just because I haven't ridden this in a little bit. Check to make sure your tires are inflated, whatever you like them at. These are they put up about 100 PSI. If you're mountain bike will like about 30 PSI. Make sure you set it to what you like. Make sure it's all set for you the night before. That way you don't have to worry about it in the morning. Second thing you're going to check, of course, you want to check your chain. You want to make sure that your chain is well lubricated. It's been a while since you've ridden your bike, or it's been wet weather, you washed your bike recently, make sure your chain has some lubrication on it. If it's dry or it's starting to kind of rust and corrode a little bit, like some of mine are, make sure it's lubricated. Otherwise, it's not going to flow very well, and you're going to be losing some strength, and you make a lot of noise as you go down the road as well. Third thing, before you leave, always make sure you pull your brake levers. Make sure your brakes work. If you live on a hill like me, and your brakes don't work, and you try to go down the hill, you're going to crash. So make sure you try your brakes, pull the levers, make sure everything's working there, make sure it's all good. Of course, if you're going for a big ride, next thing you want to do is make sure all of your bolts are tight. So make sure your water bottle cage bolts are tight, your C-post bolt, your derailleur bolts, make sure everything is all working great like it should. If it's been a while since you've ridden the bike, or you ride it pretty hard, you might want to just go run through your shifting as well. Just make sure that you're shifting, all your gears are working as they should before you head out, just to avoid that hassle if that happens to come to that. Alright, so morning of your ride, you're about to take the bike out. A couple things I always make sure I do. I always do my kind of pat down, make sure I got the helmet, make sure I got my gloves, make sure I got everything, my snacks, my keys, wallet, ID, ID, credit card, all that kind of important stuff. Make sure I got that on me, especially my phone. And make sure you have everything that you need to take with you. So I always kind of develop a pat down that I do when I go riding and make sure I have everything in my pockets. Next thing you want to do, make sure you got your GPS. If you got a GPS or a cycling computer, make sure that's all working, all charged up like it's supposed to be. If you got a camera, put a camera on. And then again, just want to make sure you feel your tires right before you get up, or before you go. Just make sure they're good, they didn't lose any pressure from the night before. This possibly a flat tire and you don't know it. So make sure you squeeze them, make sure it feels good. Feels like you still have pressure in the tires. Like I mentioned, same deal. Make sure the brakes work. If they don't work, so you have a problem. So make sure they work, and then make sure you have your saddlebag or whatever supplies you need, whatever is mounted to your bike. Make sure you have that, as well as your water bottles and your nutrition for all your out riding. Make sure you have all that before you leave, so you don't have to worry about that while you're out riding, or have to stop somewhere and pay a lot of money to get that set when you have it at home. Alright, so yeah, that was just a couple things I recommend checking just before you take out your bike on a ride. Sorry, it's a little short video. Just want to put together something real quick for you guys, make it really easy for you. My last couple videos have been a little bit long. If you haven't seen those already, I'll post a link to the last video off to the side here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I enjoy having you guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching today.